They're away. Looks like Kears has got the corner. Kears and Bow. Then you've centre back in the McLaren. Looks like there's been a fairly safe and tidy start to the Grand Prix. Here we go up the hill. En Rouge, here we come. Up it with here at Banisher. Let's have a look at Noodle. He's really going tight here. This is a scrap at the very front here. Have a look at this, guys. Unbelievable stuff. Rick Hawk must be sitting there with his mouth wide open going, oh my God, what have I created here? What you've created, guy, is some very good close racing. Jackal Wall, turn 1. Oh no. Poor Jackal. He's struggling with all of these assists, but he'll persevere. So Kears in the lead, centre back second in the McLaren, then you third if I have no grip. Then you've got Noodle in 4. They've got the McLaren of Cayman in 5, Big Woods in 6, and the Merc, he's doing really well. Then you've got Bow down to Haas, in the Haas there, down to 7. Hydrogen and Dirty Toffee 8 and 9, and Jarman and LT Gibbs there. There comes an Alpine of Avancho trying to really get a bit of pace on here, but that Williams on the inside of LT Gibbs, yep, he gets past that and off he goes into P11. Avancho looks that he's got quite a bit of pace here, but the Williams says, no, you're not going to do that, and I'm going to have it straight back, and does that. What a corner cut, what a beautiful move. And I'll tell you what, whoever that Williams driver was, it was LT Gibbs. Take a bow, my sir. That was a cracking move. Oh, this guy can race. Absolutely up to P10 there. Let's have a look at the position changes early on. Telemetry is now enabled, and there's your position changes. Wow, up 5 for LT and up 5 for KP. Rossi and Bow has had the worst starts of the evening so far. Kears leads it. 2.5 seconds ahead there. Have no grip. Going really fast. Stops. There you go. Only Have No Grip and Noodle are the only 2 guys to make a stop so far. Everybody's out in their original tyres. So there they go. 5-lap old mediums versus 5-lap old hards. I Have No Grip decided to come off really early and go on to the hards. So he's going to go on and do the last 14 laps or so on those hards. So an early change just means he can settle into the race good and early. But he just might miss the odd DRS train. Yeah, it just might be, Rick. It just might be a good one. And he's in a DRS train. Yeah, grip's going well there. I still rate this drive, and hopefully the bookies will return me. Avancho's really pushing hard here in P9 against Jarman now.
Under the dusky Belgian sky, we gather round. Engines roaring, hear the thunder sound.
Oh, Jackal made a boo-boo over that corner there.
A different track awaits, but spies the jewel where adrenaline elevates. The driver strapped in, helmets tight. As the lights go out, we take off in flight. Tires screeching, the asphalt ignites. Pure speed syndicate, we chase the heights. Pure speed syndicate.
Oh, what a move for the grip. Unbelievable. He caught Avancho snoozing there, and he just nipped in. What a brilliant move there. Oh my God, that was fantastic. Well done, P10 there. Anybody watching see that? And after Have No Grip here.
From a source we launch, uphill we climb. With a roar of the engines, we flow like a rhyme.
I would say I Have No Grip's got a big smile on his face there right now at this moment in time, saying, you know what, that big bollocks does know what he's talking about. Have a look at that. Nice one. That's nice. Absolutely. P5 grip. He's going. He's starting to make it. German's having a real good battle in there too in the McLaren. You can just see that he's swerving all over the place behind Hydrogen there. He just wants to make that move, but he's finding it so difficult just getting it in there. They're so tight together. Pierce is now down to 11.7 seconds. So centre back lost a right bit of time there on one lap. Centre back's going into the pits. Big news. This is interesting. So he's going on with a set of medium, and that allows Kears to take the lead in the 3-lap old tires, doesn't it? It does indeed. How far does he be ahead here as centre back comes out of the pits? Oh my goodness, he's got quite a lead. He's got nearly 6.5 seconds. Now centre back has got 8 laps to do this. Or sorry, 10 laps to do it. Mediums versus hards, and the hards are only on 3. Big job for Kears to defend this, and also a big job equally for centre back to get it. But look at this here, incredible close racing going on here. The McLaren that came and really trying to get into the slipstream of that Red Bull and Noodle. This is a great scrap, guys. Really, really good racing. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane goes to Jackal. So Jackal will probably throw the towel in. Yeah, he did. He's throwing the towel in, and LJ gives his DNF. So 2 out of the race at the moment, and we've got a yellow flag. Oh, nice one, Jarman, for being able to hold that off. You must have had quite a wee bit of battery there, which was good. Unfortunately, Noodle didn't have as much battery as he would have liked. Just ran out of road down to Evancho, P13. 13 laps of 22 here. You're on with the Pure Speed Syndicate Friday night, gang. We're in Spa in Belgium. It's a dry race so far. There was a threat of rain, but I don't see anything in sign of it at the moment. Just a brilliant race going on. Cayman in P8 now, chasing mad at Noodle. Lap 13. Centre back still 4.7 seconds behind Kears. Wee battle going on there, but Cayman gets it a wee bit wide. He got slightly distracted there. Didn't distract Jarman, didn't distract Noodle. Safety car, none will help quite a few drivers. Yeah, it's living wood. I hope we don't get one. Great battle going on here for P6 and 7. Have No Grip just might catch Rossi as well. 8-lap old versus 13-lap old hard. Looks like that time might start coming in as those 13-lap old hards of Rossi's start to wear out. So I'm really hoping that I Have No Grip just personally, because at the very beginning I said I would have an each way bet on him on the race. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes over the last final few laps. But he's doing brilliant E5 anyway. Pretty pleased with that one, I'm sure. Here we go, these three are having a real battle. Hopefully they'll all have a real good chat on Discord later and just reflect on how good this was. But wow, Noodle's getting so close to the very back end plate of that Red Bull, or sorry, the Racing Bull. So tight. That's how tight it needs to be in this cup type racing and league racing. It has to be so tight. If you watch them do it, it's an art. Nice bit of defense from Jarman. Jarman's driving really, really well tonight. P6 there. in the Racing Bull, but he's on 13 lap old hards, and he's got a few fresher guys coming up behind him in terms of tires. So Centre Bake, I think, has just got a penalty. Let me have a quick look. Yes, he's got 3 seconds, so that has just given Kears a wee bit of an ease now over that chase for the lead. But let's go on here and let's have a look exactly what's going on. Kears is in the lead at the moment. He's in the lead by 3.7 seconds, and behind him is Centre Back. He's carrying a 3-second penalty, so he's 6.5 seconds behind Kears at the moment. Then you've got Bo. He's penalty free. He's going to try and chase down Centre Back and try and get that penalty award there. Then you have No Grip there. He's pushing, and there's still 7 laps to go, and he's pulling that in on the fresh tyres. So there's piles going on here, guys, to keep your eyes on. This is shaping up to be one heck of a good race. On the track now, so the situation is Centre Back is 2.8 seconds now away from Kears on those medium tyres. 4 lap old mediums carrying a 3-second penalty, so he needs to overtake Kears and win the race by over 3 seconds. So he's got a big task on his hands here. But then you've got the Bows chasing, and I've a feeling this could be a really classic end of this race. Jarman's going really well on those 15 lap old tyres, but you can't expect too much more left from them. This is where it's going to be here. It's going to be between Kears and Centre Back. Not too much battling going on there.
Feel the rhythm, hear the roar.
Bows in third, Grips in fourth. 11.1 seconds now. He's got in his 10 lap old. I can't see that improving much now either. 1 lap old mediums for Rossi. That's an interesting one with 6 laps to go. So he's got a bit of time left. And just look how quick he's maybe pulling Jarman in here. Rossi's going to be on a really good shot here, I think. Noodle decided to go onto the soft tyres and just maybe persevere with them right through to the end. Just don't know how they'll feel at the end of 7 laps, but he's giving it a go anyway. He's certainly going to have a go at the fastest lap, that's for sure. Avancho Banisher in 13th, KP in 14th, and John DT. Chance for a breather. Yeah, it is actually, and I do need one, buddy. I'm going to go on here with Rossi, because I really believe that Rossi's on a roll here. I'm going to breathe, and I am going to breathe back in here in 5 minutes. That's a really good idea, and thanks for it. KP's out of the race under the caution, so I'll be close by. Hey guys, thanks for the breather. Excuse me. But by goodness, what's going on? Let me get my head around this now. Here's out by 2.9 seconds on the 9 lap old hards, 4 laps to go. Centre Back still 3 seconds behind him. I think Kears is going to hold that somehow. Rossi, he's trying to make the move now on Cayman. Have a wee look at those position changes, will we? Yeah, let's have a look. What a great drive by Rossi. Absolutely fabulous. Honestly, really super race by Rossi tonight. Absolutely and utterly. And he hasn't finished yet. Up 4 positions, clean as a whistle. He tries the outside manoeuvre there. He's going to go for a switchy back one here. Where do you see this? Down the hill. Beautiful stuff. I think he's going to get him somehow. Three lap mediums versus the 9 lap hards. Matter of time, he's got 4 laps to do it, and he don't think he can really gain too much after that, so he just wants to concentrate on getting that P5. Then on this one, this is a really good battle, and there's nothing really else happening. Everybody's very much separated. Position changes. I had them up there just a wee minute ago. There you go there, buddy. Cayman. Trying. Will he get him up the hill? He just needs to get right and close there. He's got a wee bit of battery to do it. I don't like to speak too heavily, but Hydrogen might be listening. Yep, he's going to get it. He's going to get the DRS, but he doesn't have an awful lot of battery to defend it. Hydrogen's going to hold this, is he? Oh, Jarman makes the inside dive and he gets on the brakes last there, and Jarman makes a beautiful overtake there on Hydrogen, putting him up into 8th position. Well caught on camera, a well worked out, the braking was perfect, the timing was perfect, and well done Jarman up into that brilliant 8th position for you, son. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Sorry if I use the word son, it's just habit. Hydrogen just, he's probably sitting back saying, wow, what just happened to me there? You just got Jarman, buddy. Some people get tangled. Well, Hydrogen, you just got Jarmaned. Centre back then, and then you've got Bo, sorry, he's in the 3rd position at the minute. But here comes Kears over the line. Absolutely majestic race from the young lad. Then we'll have centre back. He's so welcome to the league. Great to have you, buddy, if you're listening, all the way from the Netherlands. Then coming round the corner, you've got Bo. Honestly, P3, brilliant, Bo. Brilliant, well done. And then a super drive, absolutely super drive. And I just really do hope that I Have No Grip has that smile on his face, remembering going up to the top of the hill in En Rouge, hitting that DRS and saying, you know what, the big man was right. Good race, buddy. Brilliant. Absolutely proud of you. Rossi, what a race from you. Driver of the day by far by me. And then you've got Cayman. I think a lot of the boys were voting for Rossi for driver of the day as well. Brilliant race by Cayman. Here comes Noodle. Oh my god, there's a last minute battle there between somebody DNF'd. Cayman DNF, whatever's happened to him. There's something mad's going on. I really don't know what went on there, but maybe just a bit of excitement. The rain came on, I know that much. The rain has just come on.